Hey guys, happy 2026. I'm back on YouTube because I've had a little break, and also I've been noticing that I have been spending a lot of time on Instagram, and I don't want to be doing that because it's not the best for my mental health. Like, I do have a okay relationship with social media where I can like just use it for work and stuff, and then I try to switch off. But recently I've had a lot of free time, so I have been doom scrolling a lot anyway. And then I woke up this morning, and yesterday actually, I woke up yesterday morning, I was doom scrolling, and then I was like doom scrolling in the middle of work, and then I like my social media job, and then I was doom scrolling in bed, and then I was like, okay, I think I'm like having a bad mental health period, because oh my god, this fucking fly is so annoying, go away. Yeah, I think yesterday I was having a bad mental health day, and I was using doom scrolling to like not think about the world and stuff and my life, but my life's actually going really good, and I will explain that all in a second. But yeah, so I've realized I've been spending way too much time on social media, because things are going really good with my like art and life and stuff, and I want to like share it, but then again, when I share it too much, then I start becoming like obsessed with sharing everything. So now I'm back on YouTube where I can share freely and not have to reply to like all comments and messages and stuff, because that's the stuff that gives me anxiety. Anyway, so before I tell you my life updates, I'm walking the dogs to the beach. I've decided to have a mental health day today, so I just ate a banana and some yogurt, and now we are walking to the beach because that's my happy place, and that's the place where I feel the best. I've just been for a swim. So I've been meaning to do a life update for a little while now. I've just like, it's been the start of the year, which has been like not busy necessarily, but just like annoying, because I had to quit my job because they weren't giving me any shifts. Like, there was like 3 weeks and they didn't roster me on at all when they said they were going to give me 3 to 4 shifts a week. And then I had to remind the guy to like pay me twice, which he like did after I followed up a couple times. So like, that's really annoying and unprofessional, so I had to leave, which really sucks because I actually really loved working there. The team were really lovely, and like the location again on Chapel Street, maybe Chapel Street's cursed, not sure, but anyway, so then I had to quit my job. So I quit my job, and then I have just been chilling. A couple of my friends have been visiting and whatnot, and then over the break I was manifesting what I wanted to do in 2026. So I don't even know if I said this already, but anyway, there's my agent who's really lovely. She asked me what I wanted to actually like do with my career and stuff, because I'm kind of at a weird stage of my career where like things are like happening, but they're happening really slowly, and I need to like get an annoying part-time job in order to like pay my rent until my art like pops off again. So she asked me what I wanted to do with my life, like if I could picture myself being a full-time artist again, what would that entail? And I said I would like to do more digital art, so like on my iPad. I'd also like to paint more murals because I love painting large scale. I've just really struggled with mural work in the past because either like businesses don't value it, or I kind of like overquote or underquote because I'm like not sure what to do about money because like I'm an artist and I don't know maths and I don't know anything about business pretty much. I just like make my little things. So having an agent is great because she does the negotiations and the pricing and stuff like that. So anyway, so murals, and then also more brand collaborations, because obviously I did the Dangerfield collab, which was like a massive thing, and I really enjoyed the process, and yeah, having access to like you know, all like I can't afford to do lots of different, like, oh my god, if I had money I would be making some crazy shit, but obviously I have no money, so I need a company or, you know, brand to help facilitate the like products and stuff. So anyway, more brand collabs 2026. So I wrote down like, well, actually expressed to her like these things that I wanted to do in 2026, and that was our first meeting, so that was last year. After my solo show, we had like that initial meeting, and I told her that I want to do these things. Anyway, then I had a break over summer, just like hanging out with friends and family and going away. I went to Nui, I went to Phillip Island, and I went to the peninsula a few times, and I just like chilled and reset. Anyway, and then when I came back to work slash life slash my house slash unemployed life, well, not unemployed because I'm employed. I have to stop saying I'm unemployed because I'm literally not unemployed. I have a job, like I make money from my art, so that's like fucking amazing because not many people like have the skills to do that, so that's really cool. And also I work on Tuesdays for my friend's business back in Newcastle, doing the social media and marketing and graphic design. So like I have a job, it does not pay my bills though, it's just like that just gets me over the line, and then I have to be on Centrelink. Well, I had a job but then I had to quit, so now I'm back on Centrelink. But anyway, so like anyway, I get back to the studio slash my house, and then in the first week of January, I got an inquiry for the digital art that I manifested. I got an inquiry for two murals, and I got an inquiry for, well, Crocs, like a brand that I've wanted to work with for bloody ages because I'm obsessed with Crocs, and I actually reached out to them in 2021 about a brand collaboration. And anyway, they contacted me about a influencer kind of collab situation. So like all the three things that I wanted to work on in 2026 appeared, so that was crazy. Unfortunately, well, the digital drawing went through. That was for a really awesome job for an Aboriginal festival on Invasion Day called, well, Survival Day, on the peninsula. So did that job, and yeah, I'd love to do more like maps and stuff because I feel like my style really suits that kind of vibe, and also yeah, I just love maps. So yeah, that happened. Unfortunately, both the murals fell through. Like they're not, well, one of them fell through, one is potentially happening later in the year, so whatever. And then the Crocs inquiry, haven't heard back yet. But anyway, it's not about the result right now, it's about the manifestation and it working, and just like, you know, thinking outside the box and like, what do I actually want to do and how can I make that happen. And also having an agent to like speak on my behalf and stuff just relieves so much stress, because like I was obviously doing everything myself, the quoting, the invoicing, the calculations, the negotiating, the sketches, the material, blah blah blah, everything. So like it's just the social media, don't get me started. So anyway, now I'm feeling like relieved, like my stress is like relieved about that, so like that's awesome. So anyway, so 2026, manifesting more digital art jobs, more murals and more brand collaborations, but also like not just manifesting. Like I have to obviously put in the work to make that happen, which I will be doing, definitely. So anyway, that brings me to my next. So as I'm waiting for these jobs to like come through, or like, yeah, I don't know. I probably should apply for more. Well, I applied for one today, so slow and steady. Anyway, I don't want to go into my whole like ADHD mental health situation, but yeah, I really struggle to like apply for things, and it's always been a issue for me. And jobs and blah 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 and all of this. So like when I get a job, it's like a massive deal, and I really want to keep it, whether that's my part-time job or my art job. And then if it falls through, I get really depressed and blah blah blah. Cycle continues. But anyway, so now 2026, my philosophy is do what's in your control. So like all that's in my control is like applying for these things. If I get it, all good. If I don't, all good. So I've been following, well, I can't really, I've been watching a lot of YouTube of my friend Rondell. See, right here, watching her right now. So Rondell is awesome because she does market stalls, and then she like records like how much she made, how much she lost, how the market was, blah blah blah, what products were really good, what food she ate, which is my personal favorite. So yeah, I've been watching heaps of Rondell videos recently, and yeah, it's really inspired me to potentially do markets again, because like, well, one of the reasons I'm on YouTube is because I'm having some issues with Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and whatnot. I just hate them, to be honest. So I'm on YouTube where I can just talk a lot and, you know, not have to worry about editing and quality and blah, blah, blah. So I've decided 2026 is the year that I step out back into the world, because like I love just chilling in my studio. Like I'm literally in the zone, like love hanging out here, love just making and being alone. But that plus having to sell all your shit on social media is kind of isolating, and yeah, just when your life relies on social media and website sales, it's just kind of, yeah, not great for the old mental health. You need to like obviously get yourself out there and socialize and stuff and show your art to the world in different ways. So after watching Rondell's videos religiously, I've decided that I want to start markets again. But like they have to be the right markets, because I've done a lot of markets that haven't worked out financially before, due to having to like provide your own marquee and your own table and the cost, and then the travel cost, and then the material cost obviously, and then not making enough profit to cover the materials and the cost of the market and blah 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 blah. And also like it's weather dependent, and then it's also like crowd dependent, and like the organizers of the market can be either great, or they can be money hungry and just like take the fee and then not really help you promote it, or you know, like use their social platforms to like promote it, or yeah, it can just be like a bit of a money grab. So I have been on my journey of finding market stalls that are like ethical and also low effort, because yeah, like I have no money and I also don't have a car at the moment, which is really annoying. However, I'm using my parents are away, and I'm using their car for a month, so it's a good month to start doing market stalls. Anyway, so then I've been doing my research and just like not applying, but like looking around at different markets and stuff. Anyway, and I was in the city probably like Christmas. Oh yeah, I think it was Christmas Eve. or Boxing Day, can't remember, but I was in the city and there was a market on, and I went and looked around, and there was this woman selling these really cool socks and tights and stuff. So I was having a chat with her, and I was just like, oh, this market's sick, like how do you get involved with it? And she was like, oh, I just applied, blah blah blah. And she was like, yeah, it's really good, they provide the marquee and they provide the table. And I was just like, oh my god, that's actually perfect for me. Like, all I want to do is just rock up, do my thing, pack up, go home, you know? And I was also thinking, like, it's on every Sunday, and I won't tell you which market it is because I want to do the big reveal, but it is on every week. It's a weekly thing. So I was like, if I spend the week creating things and then I sell them at this market, that could be a really good income stream. Like, obviously it probably wouldn't pay my bills, but it could potentially, you know, be a good option, because at the moment I'm kind of just doing like group shows and exhibitions and online auctions and blah blah blah, and it's just not what I want to be doing, to be honest. Like, I want to be out there in the community selling my stuff, talking to people. So that's what I'm doing. So the first market is the 1st of March. I won't tell you where yet. Next video you can find that out. But yeah, so that's my I'll be selling ceramics as I'm doing right now, and I will be selling clothes, because yeah, they apparently had too many people doing art prints and too many people doing like jewelry and stuff, which is literally fine by me, because I want to expand into like more products rather than like art. So yeah, and last year I did my solo show and I got back into ceramics, so I am very keen to embark on the ceramics journey, the clothing journey, and then hopefully in the background I can be applying for more like higher like paid roles, doing murals and brand collaborations and stuff. But yeah, I think this is really good. I think my ceramics and clothing at markets, and then big brand collaborations, digital designs and murals, and then everything else I can just do for fun. Sweet. So yeah, that's my 2026 manifestations. So yeah, I'll keep you updated on the market that's coming up on the 1st of March, as well as all my other events and exhibitions and such in 2026. Awesome. Bye. Thanks for listening.